Hello and welcome to Soul-Based Craft and Creations. I am Louise and today is Tuesday. So it's time for Tunisian Tuesday. What am I doing for my Tunisian Tuesday? Well, I am making blankets. Hopefully for Boggy Creek. May end up being for a UK charity, all depends on what happens when I finish them. But basically, what I am doing is I am using the inspiration from 4 YouTube channels, and they are Jayda in Stitches, Nina's Knots Crochet, TL Yarncrafts, and MDL Crochet. Basically, they have Tunisian stitch tutorials on their channels. I am utilizing those stitch tutorials to either make strips or, with the odd occasion, a separate motif or square, and then putting them together into blankets. So there's a small sample of their stitches. Eventually, I might decide to pick certain stitches and make full-size blankets out of them, but that's some way down the line. It all depends on when I actually finish. Any new stitches that get added, any new videos that get added to their channels get added to my list, and I pick out as I go. I draw out from a pot the numbers, and we go from there. So, what was drawn last week? Well, last week I drew out my usual 3. Only 2 of them are able to be used in my blankets. The other one, it ends up being a tube design, so it's not suitable to use stitch in blankets. So only 2 of them got used. So I'll show those. Now we had the 3 that were drawn were MDL crochet moss stitch, Nina's knot crochet in the round pouch. So that was the one that didn't get used. And then finally we had MDL crochet the zigzag lace stitch. So this is still attached to my main colour because I carry it up. But the first stitch was the moss stitch. I got a little confused to start with because I was watching the video tutorial, and then I looked away and was doing something else, and then noticed there was a jump, so I had to rewatch it, and I saw where the jump was. There was a slight jump in the tutorial, but I managed to work it out after that. So there we go. We have the moss stitch, and then we have the zigzag lace stitch. Now that's a bit dark, unfortunately. Can't do much about the lighting in this room, but seems to be a lot darker than normal. But there we go. That's the zigzag moss stitch. You can just about see it. If I sort of maneuver the thing, you can see the shape of the zigzag being done. So that was last week's ones. Let's move that out of the way so I can now draw out this next ones. And as I say, in most cases they will be added to that stitch sample, but others will be either done as a separate motif, which I had a couple of weeks ago where I drew out 2 that couldn't be added to the stitch sample, And like I say, last week I drew out one which I couldn't do at all. So let's draw out for this one. So this is my Tunisian pot. And let's see what we get. I pick out 3. So here we go. 1. Oh, there is 4 new stitches, which are from MDL Crochet, which have been added to the pot. 2. And 3. Okay. So the numbers are 37, 61, and 134. So let's see what they are. 37 is from TL Yarncrafts and is the wave stitch. 61 is from MDL Crochet and is the seed stitch. And 134 is from MDL Crochet and is the Arrowhead lace stitch. So it's going to be something similar to the zigzag lace, but instead of it being zigzags, it's going to be arrowheads. Not sure which direction they'll be, but we will see. So we will see what they look like next week. So with everything being drawn for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.